Hold on, hold on. Bill Haney is out here trying to rewrite history, but Bernie was in that gym, and Bernie just went on camera and told everything. This is a clip from my show, 2 Cents After Dark, that's on every Tuesday night at 9:30 p.m. So make sure you join me over there to join in on the conversation. But let's take a look at what Bill Haney had to say.
He grabbed his bag, knowing that he had the burner in there, and told everybody would die in the motherfucker. And when he pulled, and when he pulled that, when he acted like when he knew he had the gun in the bag, when he did that, everything changed. Then everything changed. So far as the sparring, it went from you was like, all right, they can get in there now. Bud said, go get the bag. When he came back with the bag, it came out of talking about like some shooting. We can go out.
So it sounds like to me,
Lord.
Bill was talking shit about Devin and Crawford sparring. Bill see they about to get in the ring and Devin about to get demolished, so he create a whole diversion, and then it turned into Bud about to shoot these niggas.
And the way Bernie's talking
It's crazy.
the way Bernie's talking is the way people be snitching on themselves on Vlad TV. Talking about had the gun in the bag, you know.
No, Bernie do talk too much. However, I absolutely can see that's what happened, that he created a diversion. Because why would you? I know he pops off, but you know if you pop off too much with Crawford, I mean, I think everybody know that he's gonna be like, wait a minute, what you mean? So I can see if he did that with them, that wasn't smart, and you about to get you and your son in some situation that you can't get yourself out of. I can see that being what happened.
He grabbed his bag, knowing that he had the burner in there, and told everybody would die in the motherfucker. And when he pulled, and when he pulled that, when he acted like when he knew he had the gun in the bag, when he did that, everything changed. Then everything changed. So far as the sparring, it went from you was like, all right, they can get in there now. Bud said, go get the bag. When he came back with the bag, it came out of talking about like some shooting. We can go outside. Crawford's like, why we gonna go outside? And it was basically like some shoot shit. Crawford grabbed the bag, was like, nigga, I got it with me. Devin didn't think he had the gun. He had the gun. And Bud said everybody in this motherfucker would die. And the shit changed. Now that's it. Now that's facts. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. So you trying to say, no, wait, this is my whole point of all that saying is, if he wanted to work with Crawford, he would have definitely got in there. He could have definitely got in there. If he still want to get in there, I'm sure Crawford would more than oblige him. So that don't ever say that.
So the whole thing about Devin getting in there with Crawford gives us a measuring stick to how good Devin is. If Crawford came and gave us some work today, it would be great work. It would be good. Crawford is the big homie. He just went and knocked some shit down out the park that was 168, that I believe that he can do it.
It's good, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Jay, and this is our 2 cents, where we talk everything boxing and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. In today's video, we are getting into why Bill Haney is trying to change the story of what happened in that gym. Because Bernie just blew the whole thing open on camera, and we're going to break it down, every single piece of it. But before we do that, punch that like and subscribe button so you don't miss a video. Drop your 2 cents in the comments as we go, because I want to hear from everybody on this, especially the Hanos clan. Support the channel through Cash App at $ 2 cents boxing, or hit the heart with the $ below and leave a special thanks. It means a lot and it keeps this going. Now, let's get into this because this is wild. Okay, so let me make sure y'all are seeing what you're seeing right now. Because Bill Haney is out here trying to make it seem like this situation didn't go down the way people are saying it went down. And Bernie, who was there, had to come out and set the record straight. Now, let me run it down for y'all real quick. Crawford tells somebody to go get the bag because Bill Haney is in the gym talking noise about Devin and Crawford getting in the ring to spar. But he was trying to make it seem like, while this whole thing even got started, he was trying to make it seem like they didn't get in the ring to spar. He was insinuating kind of like because Crawford wasn't trying to get in there with Devin type of situation. So Crawford hear Bill talking, and Crawford, because Bill is like, hey, we can get to work, we can get in the ring right now. So Crawford tells somebody, go get the bag, go get your bag. So when the bag come back, they go get Crawford bag and the bag come back. Bill Haney then kind of flipped the conversation, and he talking about like, let's take it outside on some pew pew type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So Crawford reaching his bag because he got a burn in there, and basically he look at everybody in the gym and he like, everybody in here about to cease to exist. Now I know I can't say the other word because this is YouTube. So they're saying everybody in here about to cease to exist. So that's it. That's the story. That's what happened. And Bernie didn't just say it once. He said it over and over again. You heard him. He said, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Because Bill kept trying to interject in the conversation and deflect and talk about Canelo and all kind of other stuff Bill was trying to do. I don't think he thought that Bernie was about to air that story out like that. Now, y'all tell me something. Why does a man feel the need to repeat himself 3 times like that? I'll tell you why. Because somebody is out here trying to make people think it went a different way. And Bernie was not about to let that slide. Now, here's where it gets real interesting, because let's talk about why Bill Haney would even want to change this story in the first place. I don't even think he wanted the story to come out. But since he was up here trying to make the situation seem like it wasn't, Bernie had to come in to tell exactly what happened. Because think about what this story actually says about Bill Haney if it's true. It says that Bill Haney looked at the situation, saw that his son was about to get in the ring with Terrence Crawford, and instead of letting it play out, he created a diversion. He started popping off. Now hold on. You know who you know who you'll just pop off around? Terrence T. Bud Crawford. Everybody in boxing knows that. Every time you see Terrence Crawford, he grabbing on somebody, rolling around on the ground with him, trying to establish his dominance. So y'all already know Crawford is not the one to be playing with like that. So the moment Bill starts talking crazy, Crawford sends somebody to go get the bag, but he was trying to spar. And when the bag come back, Bill start talking crazy, and Crawford got to burn him. And he tell everybody in the gym, we don't need to go outside. Everybody in here is about to cease to exist. So let me ask y'all a question and drop it below your 2 cents. Bill Haney saw his son was about to get demolished in sparring, because not only was Bill talking shit like Devin was about to do something to Crawford or something like that, he in there also talking noise like, you can meet me outside. So since Devin was about to get demolished in sparring, he created a diversion to stop it. And that diversion escalated so fast that his son's life was potentially in danger. His too. So Bill Haney tried to protect Devin from being embarrassed and almost got Devin killed instead. Now that is the story Bill Haney does not want out there. That's the story he's trying to rewrite, because that's not a good look for him as a manager. That's not a good look for him as a father. And that's not a good look for Haney camp, period. And Bernie is not letting him get away with it. Now let's talk about Bernie for a second, because Bernie didn't have to say anything. Bernie could have stayed quiet. Bernie could have let Bill Haney tell whatever version of the story he wanted to tell, and the whole thing would have just faded away. But Bernie chose to be on camera on Mill City Boxing, on the record, and break it down step by step in full detail, like he wanted everybody to know exactly what happened. Now, yeah, they said it themselves in the clip, Bernie talks too much. Okay, maybe he does. But here's the thing y'all need to understand. Talking too much and telling the truth are two completely different things. Bernie wasn't out here making up a story. Bernie was out here correcting a false one. And that's a big difference. Because if Bill Haney's version of events were the accurate version, Bernie had absolutely no reason to come out and break it down the way he did. You only feel the need to correct the record when somebody is out here actively trying to rewrite it. And Bernie felt the need strongly on camera in detail. That tells you everything you need to know. And here's the part I really want y'all to sit down with, because this is bigger than one sparring session. And y'all are seeing it right now happening in 4K, what I've been telling y'all about the Haneys this whole time. This is bigger than one night in a gym. This is about a pattern with the Haney camp of controlling the narrative, of managing the story, of making sure that whatever comes out publicly is always the version that makes them look the best. Y'all remember the PBC negotiations? Story got managed. Y'all remember the guarantee situation with Rolly Romero? Story got managed. Every single time something doesn't go the way the Haney camp wants, the narrative gets shaped. And they've got a whole network out here pushing their whole version of events, a whole YouTube payola syndicate. Every single time you see them dropping the same videos with the same talking points. And most of the time it worked. Well, most of the time it work on y'all. It don't work on me. But this time, Bernie was in the room and Bernie talked. So now the other version of the story is out there. And you can't put that back in the bag. No pun intended. So my question is simple, and I want y'all to really think about this before you drop your 2 cents below. Why is Bill Haney working so hard to change how this story is being told? If the version of events is actually true, because in my experience, you don't work that hard to change a story that's already accurate. You only work that hard to change a story that isn't. 2 centers. Let me know in the comment section, do you believe Bernie's version of what happened in the gym, or do you think Bill Haney's version is a more accurate one? Because one of them was in the room and chose to go on camera and tell the whole story in full detail, and one of them wants you to believe it didn't happen that way. And what I'm saying in this video, that is, and what am I saying in this video that is not fact? Let me know and drop it below your 2 cents. I read every single comment. Like the video if you found value in it. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on X at 2cents20. We're growing over here and I'm posting a lot more. Also, follow me on Instagram at 2cents boxing. Support the channel through Cash App, $ 2cents boxing, or hit the heart with the $ below and leave a special thanks. Click the video that's about to pop up. Keep the conversation going, and I'll catch you in the next video.